Hop in. Happy Friday. Just continuing with our daily leadership devotional, working from John Maxwell's daily devotionals on leadership. On day 17, I absolutely love um, this one right here today. It's titled Begin Leading by Loving. He refers to Proverbs 16:10, where it says, a good leader motivates, doesn't mislead, doesn't exploit. If you have a desire to influence another person, the way to start is by nurturing them. What clergyman John Knox said over 400 years ago is still true. You cannot antagonize and influence at the same time. At the heart of the nurturing process is genuine concern for others. And as we try to help and influence the people around us, we must have positive feelings and concern for them. If you want to help people and make a positive impact on them, then you cannot dislike or disparage them. You must give love to them and give them respect. You may be wondering why you should take a nurturing role with people you want to influence, especially if they're employees, colleagues, or friends. You may be saying to yourself, isn't that something they can get elsewhere, like at home? The unfortunate truth is that most people are desperate for encouragement. I want to say that again. The truth is that most people are desperate for encouragement. If you become a major nurturer in the life of another person, then you have an opportunity to make a major impact on them. I think this is one of my favorite devotionals thus far in this series that I'm doing with you guys live here on Facebook. It reminds me of a story from several years ago. I was contacted through a referral to a CEO of a major organization that had franchises all over the Southeast United States and actually beyond that. But the focus when he contacted me was that they had an upcoming meeting with all of the franchise owners from all over the Southeast United States, and they were meeting in Tampa, Florida, and they were looking for a speaker to come out for this big, huge event that they were having. And so he was interviewing me as a potential speaker for that event. So him and I met up. This is again the CEO of this major organization, and we sit down and we began to talk. And he says to me, he says, I said, well, what are you looking to accomplish, at this event? And he said, well, we're unloading a lot of new policies and procedures and things like that. And a lot of the franchise owners are kind of bucking some of the stuff that we're sending down the pipeline. He goes, so I want you to come in and I want you to kind of, in a loving way, tell them to stop crying and to get with the program. And I said, okay. I said, I can definitely deliver that message. I said, but my question for you is, you know, do your people love you? Do you love your people, and do they love you? And he looked at me kind of crazy, and I said, now, obviously I don't mean romantically. I mean, do they genuinely feel that you have their best interest in mind? Do you know them? Obviously you're traveling a lot, but you've got all these franchisees down here in the Southeast. How often are you loving on them? How often are you visiting them? How often, I mean, do you know them? Do they know you? Because when you begin to love on your people, you begin to nurture them, the things that they're going through professionally and even personally. If you're involved and you're nurturing them, loving on them, then they're going to be more apt to accept anything that you send down the pipeline, because one, they know you're not going to do anything if it's not beneficial because they know you. But secondly, it's because you've been nurturing them and you've been pouring into them. So even if there's going to be a sacrifice that needs to be made on their part, even if there's something extra that they're going to have to do to get the job done, because they love you, because they've bought into you, the vision, etc., they're going to be more apt to receive it, to accept it, and to move forward with it. And I said, so, I don't know if that resonates with you, just some food for thought, but I'll definitely, come in and deliver whatever message it is that you want me to deliver. And so we get done, and he says to me, he goes, you're my guy. You're gonna come in. You're gonna be our speaker. And I was like, all right, cool. So we're walking out to the parking lot. I'm going to my car. He's going to his car, and he yells across the parking lot to me. So we walk back towards each other, and we kind of meet in the middle there. And he sticks his hand out to shake my hand again. He goes, Steve. He goes, thank you so much. He goes, I think I'm gonna go visit some of the franchises today and love on some people. And, it was just a very, very powerful moment. Here's this CEO, uber successful, like over this major organization with franchises, managing franchises all over the country, thousands upon thousands of people. And, this ex-convict was able to sit at a table with him and give him some advice that was going to change his business and his relationships. And so, this devotional on leading by loving just reminded me of that story. Here's this major CEO of a company. He's trying to get his franchisees to buy into some stuff that they're passing down, some red tape, some corporate stuff. And I was able to sit with him and give him this message right here about nurturing and loving on your people as a leader. So I hope this serves you well today. I hope it blesses you. Go out, love on your people today. Give them some nurturing because, like John Maxwell said in this devotional, one of the biggest things needed right now out there is encouragement. Everybody that you come into contact with today is in need of some form of encouragement in their life right now. They're going through something. And so you can be that influencer just by going out and loving on them a little bit and giving them that much needed encouragement. God bless you again. I love you guys. We'll see you soon.